What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Heavy Wrench. I hope this is turning out for us on camera, but today I've got something special for you. We're going to take a 2019 Ford F450 with about, 4,000 miles on it, and we're going to install a flatbed. So stick around, stay tuned. This is going to be a great one. I've got kind of everything unboxed, so I'll show you kind of what we're working with here, just so you guys can see. So here's the flatbed. It came straight up and down. That was the bottom of it over there. But how I removed the boxes, I pulled off the top, removed the boxes. But this thing is made by Highway Products. It's upside down right now, obviously. So we have that to install. We got everything kind of boxed out of the boxes. Ooh, we don't want to see that yet. That's secret. Anyway, so we're gonna head inside and we're gonna check out and see what the boxes held. Oh, here's the headache rack we pulled off already. That's sitting here. It's an aluminum flatbed, powder coated black. So it's gonna look really cool, I think, when we get it all done. So here's the truck inside the shop right now. It's a white four-wheel drive FX4. Currently I have all the harnesses disconnected underneath the back here of the bumper. I have the filler necks disconnected. I'm getting ready to pull the bolts off here, which you'll see me do in a little while. They're the big E-Torx. One has a gooseneck plate. So it already has a factory one in it. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because the new flatbed comes with a plate. So we're going to have to figure that out a little bit. It does have two of these side boxes, and here's the mud flat brackets and other stuff. So we have the side rails for the bed here. The hardware's all here. Everything's okay. For the guy that always says it, Ryobi's trash. Had to throw that out there. But this truck is going to look amazing with that bed on it. So let's get into it. I'll show you kind of the filler necks, how they came off, and go from there. So inside this fuel door, when you go to pull these off, there's 3 bolts on each of the filler necks, one for the def, one for the actual fuel. This cover, I'll show you, this cover sits in here like this. So you have to pop this edge off first, the left edge, and then the right edge comes out. It's just held in by some push tabs. So that came out pretty nice. It's a couple little hold downs up underneath, but not too bad. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull the bumper off yet or not. I do plan on using the hoist, the 2-post hoist, to actually lift the bed off. Probably by those 4 corners. I don't feel comfortable hooking anything underneath the bed rail itself. So I'll probably end up using those 4 corners with some short straps or some straps that I got, and that'll be good. So this actually is a limited FX4, pretty loaded out. You built it. It's pretty loaded out.
I'm 5 and I built it.
But it does have the reverse sensors in it. So there's 2 of those. So just give me 1 minute, okay? Let me get this done. So this is a limited edition FX4 6.7 Power Stroke 2019 F450 and 8-foot box, obviously. It is pretty loaded up though. It has the cameras here, and it also has the radar in the bumper. So that may or may not have to be dealt with. Also, we're going to get into these radar sensors here possibly. So I'm not sure yet what this is all going to entail, but we're going to get it figured out. The hitch is definitely a class, I believe, 6 hitch. It's got 2 adapters to get down to the regular normal hitch. I've removed the spare tire. That's the easiest way to get the harnesses off. I will show you right now. Get the camera under here. See if you can see what I've done so far. So we have, let me get some light here too. So what we have is we have these two connectors here that I've undone. There's a couple more connectors there. Let's see if I can get you guys to see them right there. And then there's also this one over here. There was a single wire that does run up right here. I don't know if you can see this one right here that I'm holding. Anyway, there is this one right here, this single one right there. Kind of hard to see, but I believe that's the camera wire that runs up. So I removed that. We've gotten all 8 bolts out of the bed, and now we're gonna strap it up and see how that goes, and we'll take you along for the ride here. So all the bolts came out fairly easy. Like I said, 4,000 miles on this truck-ish, so that was a nice removal process. We're gonna raise this hoist up. Yep, we're lifting a little bit higher on that side than this side. But maybe we can help that out. A little bit until we get it back just a touch. There we go. That's all the height we got. So that did not work. So if you're looking to pull the bed off your F450, you're not going to pull it off with a hoist from this situation. So plan B, go over, see if we can't use the chain fall. So I'll have to get set up for that, and we'll get you guys in a minute here. Here's what I came up with. I went through the body hooks. They're aluminum, but I took my 2 straps, put a shackle, a basket, anyway, and then strapped them together there with one other strap to sling it. So I made it adjustable for the weight distribution, and then picked it up with the old chain A-frame. So it got me off the bed just fine. So that's how she came off, and I kind of missed that on the video, so I apologize for that. But the box is off. It came off nicely and safely. No worries on that. The finished product is, I put it down on this hay wagon, nice flat hay wagon here that yeah, it looks good. So that worked out. And then the bed itself, I'm not sure yet what we got to do, but here we go. So here it is, bed's off. Your gooseneck support is right here, and there's actually a plate that came with it. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to utilize this or not, but we'll see, because it came, the new flatbed came with a plate. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And also where it's gonna end up attaching and all that whatnot. So we shall see what it comes of today, but it is the next day, and there's the flatbed on the hay wagon, so it's ready to go outside. I think the backup camera will end up having to be installed on the new flatbed, so we'll see how that all comes apart. And it also has this these sensors in the tail lights, so we're gonna have to figure that out too, probably. Also, what is there? Oh, the bumper came off nicely. There's only really 6 bolts that hold that bumper on. There's 2 there, 2 there, and then right here in the center there's also 2. So those all came off nicely. But the truck's only got 4,000 miles. What do you expect? So yeah, we'll get this out of the shop and see about getting the new flatbed in here to see if we can't start figuring out the headache rack's got to be bolted on and all that stuff. So we'll take you along for the ride. Stay tuned.